the Wednesday call. Unknown files. I'm gonna write myself a note on that tonight. All right, you ready? Let's go. Let's start it. I grab a quiver and my bow. It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high. As I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of chaos, I find my peace. Gearhead archery. All right, welcome to the Wednesday call. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday all across the good old US of A. We're going to have fun. Show's brought to you a little bit by Flex Fletch, Gearhead Archery, Game High Clothing, Norlander Sock Company, Weeby Knives, Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products, Pure Whitetail, Rupert's Roost and Peace, Grunt Calls, and a whole bunch of other people that I'm not going to be able to get in there. Hope everyone's having a good day. Wednesday. Tony Casey, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. Thank you for watching on the live stream. We got a few people there. Got some people on the app. Hope everyone's doing well today. And we'll go from there. So we're going to start clicking. I told you everybody was going to flip the switch. Hope everybody had a good turkey season. I will have final turkey numbers when I get them. I haven't seen them. Iowa, the last thing I saw was like 15,000 and something. I have Missouri was 24 something, but I haven't got the final totals. I will announce that either on Saturday or next week once I get those. Scotty Mueller, what's going on down there in Oklahoma, buddy? Good to see you. But we're going to talk a little bit about deer cover tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about some new stuff coming up. We got the big outdoor night at the Cubs this Friday night. I'll tell you, a little bit about that. And a couple other announcements as well. So let's just, I got a couple questions this week, a little bit about food plots, what to do about cover. Dean, I always hear you talk about covering going to your stands, how to minimize your impact on deer already in the food plots or fields, either going to your deer blind or your stands. Can you talk a little bit about that on today's show? I will do that. We're going to talk a little bit about a product called Shield. And we're going to talk about Shady Patch because I had another. Bill wanted me to know. Bill's got some ground. It's covered in cedars. He doesn't get a lot of light, and he wants to put some food plots in there. He's got a pond there, and he wants to know what would be a good food plot mix. So we're going to talk a little bit about Shady Patch tonight as well. So we can go from there. And if you got questions on the live stream, Tommy, good afternoon. I did get your emails, Tommy. Thank you for doing that for me. I appreciate that. So Cubs night. Well, I'll do that last. So let's talk about Shield. Shield. If you got your own ground and you're leasing some ground, and you're looking to get into minimizing the deer or the turkey, seeing you going from where you're parking to the areas. Hey, Rick Seeker, what's going on? Shield is a product you can get it through Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products. You can check that out online. But that's Egyptian weed and Sudan grass. And what that is you get that out. You want to start getting that out about right now, so you get the maximum growth out of it. That grass will actually grow up to 10 to 12 feet high. So you're going to be able to plant a row of that, so you can you can slip into your stands or your tower blinds, and the game that's already, if you got deer out there actively feeding or whatever, they're not going to see you get in there. Now you really still need to watch your wind direction. If the wind's blowing out there towards them, then you're not going to be able to hunt that area because they're going to still smell you. But Shield is an excellent cover source for you to get in there. If you have a lot of problems, if you got some property next to some gravel, and you got people glassing your fields or glassing your property, or you're worried about road hunting, Shield is also another great way to stop that. You can plant that on the inside or the outside of your timber, and then that way, if they're coming back and forth, they're not going to be able to see what's out on your property. So Shield's, it's got a good nutritional value to it. The deer and other critters are going to be able to get in there and eat off of it, but it's going to really maximize your cover from point A to point B. Now that's called Shield, Shield, and again, that's we put that out to where we're hunting as much as we can, and that is a great option for giving you optimal cover
in your food plots or anywhere that you're going to be hunting. So, as far as Bill's question about shady patch, you really want to make sure that you get them, maximize the amount of light and a lot of your legumes and brassicas. Your brassicas are going to be more of a fall food plot item, but your legumes, you definitely want your clovers and everything else. You're going to want to have a good amount of water and light. Shady patches, if you got areas that have a lot of thick tree canopies, or cedar areas, shady patch is a great food plot mix that's got a little bit of mix of lagoons and little brassicas in there. But that is specifically designed for broadcasting. You can hand broadcast it. You can go in there with a food plot machine if you got that. But if it's real tight and it's got a lot of dense tree cover where the soil does not get to maximize a lot of light, it's still going to get good growth out of it. And shady patch, you can find that at Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products, or even Pure Whitetail has shady patch, and that's a big seller for Josh and Grant. But shady patch is a great will. It's got a good nutritional value mix to it. It's going to keep your deer in there. And listen, if you can put a food plot into your cedars areas, if you got a lot of cedar areas or dense growth areas, that's a great bedding area for deer. And if you got food in there and if you got water, remember, food, water, cover is going to maximize your deer in on that property. So shady patch is one I highly, highly. What's up there, Levidaski? It would greatly maximize your presence on your food plots as far as the whitetail. So shady patch and shield, those would be the two things I would have you look at. Again, Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products. You can go and get both of those there. But like I said, Josh and Grant at Pure Whitetail also has shady patch available as well, so they can take good care of you there. Uh, yeah, Thomas, once a day is good, buddy. On that contest, that you're good, man. Preach on, brother Dan. Thank you, Dirk Stark, my buddy Dirk. So that's what I would recommend. That's would be good for that. So right now we're gonna get start day. Daryl in Oklahoma, how you doing, bud? Gonna start getting the mock scrapes ready, and I'm gonna start getting out my hemp ropes and get my Tacticam Reveal Tacticam cameras all conditioned. Get my lithium. I got a multi-lithium battery charger pack in the other day, so I'm starting to get all my batteries. And here in about 2 weeks, I'm going to start putting out my mock scrapes. And if you don't know what that is, a mock scrape is actually a scrape is a little area in a soil that a deer will make on a rub line, a fence line, a corner of a field. They'll scrape that. It's their Facebook. It's their social media. They'll dig out a circumference with their hooves, and then they'll urinate in it, and they'll deposit other scents, and then another deer will come in and they'll smell their hormones or whatever other enzymes or what pheromones or whatever they got going on. They can tell who's all around. It's their face social media. That's how they check in. Deer will actually scrape all year round. The reason you want to try to get your scrapes out now in mid June, early first mid June, end of June, 1st of July, is you want to get that whitetail. You want to get that whitetail habitualized to checking that scrape line. And since Larry and Philip, I've said this a million times, since those guys showed me about using PW pure whitetail stuff, and getting out there in the midsummer, I've taken way more big deer, and I've seen my more big deer activity than not doing the mocks. Not every mock will work, just to be very honest with you, but 90% of them, I say 90% of the mocks, I get activity really quick. And I'll use preorbital gland. I'll use the dust. Now this is white lightning. You're not going to want to use this, but this is what the pure whitetail dust it looks like. It's a colored dust, and you want to put that in your scrape. You want to put that on your hemp rope. Not white lightning though. That's for the rut. That's an estrus product right there. You want to go ahead and use premium buck dust, premium doe, something like that. And they've got tons of product out there. If you go to purewhitetail.com, you can get on there. And if you have questions, you can always message me later. But I haven't looked at their farm product lately. I need to do that. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit. I'm gonna try to introduce you guys to a couple of them every week, moving forward, so you'll kind of know what I'll be using. And it just works really really well. So there you go. That's what's going on with that. If you got any questions, let me know. Hope everyone's doing well. What do you use gloves when you put your product? I do use gloves. I wear rubber boots, and I try to minimize as much as I can as far as leaving a lot of scent and stuff. So if I wear my Itasca boots, and I actually use those. I can't remember the name of them. They're blue, like a blue glove. And I'll use that, and they're like a surgical glove. I'll use that when I put my product out, when I put the rope on, because I don't want to leave a lot of scent. And a lot of times, within an hour or two, actually have deer coming that bebopping down the trail, and they'll check it out. But that works really, really, really well for me. So that's what we're going to start doing, talking about that, and anything else going on. So, any questions? Anybody got any questions there? I did not. I did not get a turkey in Pennsylvania. I should have. I should have. But he turned, and my arrow went down the side of him. So, Stephen, hi, Stephen. Good to see you, buddy. Good evening, Stephen. Good to see you. Let's see. Got a big contest starting on Saturday. It's the new listener contest, and if you look on Dan Young or on the Outdoor Call Radio page, I did a collage of a lot of the prizes. I'm going to do 2 fall packages for hunting, just so everybody knows. I'm going to do one for people that have never sent me an email before listening to the app. I'll either want a picture of them listening, or they can, and I'll be able to reconcile if they've ever sent me that. And I'm going to put them right in a drop folder. Okay, but I've got someone's going to win an Ozonics. They're going to win a Vortex set of Vortex binoculars. I've got Fourth Arrow wind scent units. I've got Pure Whitetail product. They're going to win Weeby knives, Itasca boots, Norlander socks. We got Valor jerky. We've got Flex Fletch veins. We got some Silent Night veins and stuff, and some Lit Knox we're going to do. And it's a big package, and we'll keep adding to that as we go. But that's going to start on Saturday. So the new listener contest. So basically, if you haven't downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app, you need to do that, and then wait till Saturday, and then send me an email, outdoorsdan@mac.com, and just say, Dan, I'm a new listener, and I'll go back and I'll check, because I keep all your emails just for me, and I can go back in there and see if you guys, if you haven't emailed me before, bam, you're in there. Now I'm going to do a separate package for everybody. Okay, so if you don't get drawn on the new listener deal in August, I'll put everybody in the hat and for the other fall package. So I'm going to have pretty much 2 identical packages, just to say hi on that. So that's the secret listener contest. That's going to be pretty exciting. Someone's going to, like I said, I love Ozonics, and I love the Pure Whitetail stuff. Probably get some. Probably have Josh and Grant send me some, like a couple of gift cards, so you can get your farm product, you can get your scents, and you can get your scrapes, your dust, and your liquid, your preorbital gland. Maybe get some mock scrape ropes. Then you can also get, they've got, in my humble opinion, some of the best scent elimination products on the market. And you can get your body wash, your deodorant, your laundry detergent, and you can get your elimination spray. If for decoying deer, I definitely use Pure Whitetail non-scent elimination. Steven's excited about the Ozonics. That I won't hunt without an Ozonics, Steven. I've been a firm believer with Ozonics for about 5-6 years now, and I've shot some really nice big bucks, and I'll give a lot of credit to the Ozonics with that. So June 30. Oh, I will work. All right, got Jared Larson with Onyx. I'll have Onyx. I'll have a free membership to Onyx for a year with that contest on both of them. But I'm really excited about the Vortex optics. We're going to have 10x42 binoculars, and I mean, it's going to be a great package for somebody that really is passionate about hunting. So I'm anxious for everybody to take advantage of that. And the best thing is, you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything other than just enter. Download the app, listen, and enter. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. Because we'll do some other stuff this fall too. But I'm going to ask you to buy like a Rupert's. I keep wanting to say Rutten piece, but I guess I can. Rupert's Rutten piece, grunt call, and I'll probably ask you to buy some socks, and I'm gonna give away some hunting boots, and if you buy a Weeby knife. I've got some other stuff. All awesome products from great companies. Yes, they are, Chris. I wouldn't do anything without if they weren't good companies. I wouldn't be promoting them, guys. That's for sure. Modern Spartan Systems. I've got some great carbon blaster and copper destroyer. Some gun cleaning kits coming. We're going to be giving those away in those packages. And I know I'm forgetting a bunch of this. Wincent. I've got Wincent units. A Wincent unit. I don't have one in front of me, but I use that when I'm decoying deer. So, and oh, I will be giving away a DSD deer decoy. That's like a $700 decoy. I think it's five. I think Todd said it was 500-600 bucks. Let's just say $500 or $600. That way I know I'm not overpricing it. But I will have a DSD decoy in one of those packages. I'll probably I'll probably flip a coin on a Saturday and say it's either going to go into the new listener package, or it's going to go into the regular listeners fall package. This is for our anniversary. This is our 4th year anniversary on the Outdoor Call Radio app, and I want to do something special for everybody that listens, for everybody that's downloaded the app, and it's just my way of giving back. And hopefully you guys get to see some bruisers like behind me there. Got a new arrow partner that we're going to announce tomorrow. I can't do it until tomorrow, and but I will be putting that on social media, so I'm anxious. We will be giving some hunting arrows away, a couple dozen shafts. Bo was really nice about that. So we'll probably give 2 or 3 dozen shafts away here between now and September. Okay, so one each in the new listener, 1 dozen in the other fall package, and then we'll give away a couple, 1 or 2 on just on the radio shows. So, but I'll tell you more about that tomorrow, and there is going to be a flex fletch connection on that. So they will be fletched with Silent Nights. How about that? Pre-fletch. I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I think that's it. I'm going to keep this short and sweet tonight. So I will see everybody on Friday night at the Cubs. Andrew and I will be there. And then we'll be doing the regular show on Saturday. Jake, what's going on, buddy? Happy Wednesday to you as well. I will put on Facebook tomorrow the announcement of the new partner. And I think that's it, guys. If you guys got questions or if you need anything, just message me or email me. OutdoorsDan@mac.com. You can always go to the website. OutdoorsDan.com is the website. I know it's the OutdoorCallRadio.com, but you can always, if you don't want to type all that long one in, you can just put OutdoorsDan.com. They both work. They'll get you there. My email is always easy there. And if you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to say goodnight and be good. I've got some stuff I got to do. And thank you for everybody that said congratulations to Riley for graduating high school. That was really nice of you. All right. Get out there and start saving your shekels for your Rupert's Rut and Peace grunt call. Look at that. It's coming soon, man. Deer season's not that far away. I'll see you soon. Be good. Good night, everybody. Have a great, great evening on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. See you, everybody.